This is Pat McCormick.
Do you know that I read the Detroit Free Press, and my eggs pay attention to it? My eggs form two eyes, and I find them actually raising up on my plate and speed reading the sports section. Don't ask me why.
So you're the laziest man in the world?
Yes, I am.
How come?
Well, when I was a baby, my parents hired someone to suck my thumb for me. That was the start.
Oh, you've been standing in front of this French's steak sauce display for a long time.
Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to hand me some.
Oh, here.
Oh, thank you. I specialize in the history of fertilizer.
Oh, yes.
The caveman, he only needed once a year to go out to the dinosaur field. And if he scared a dinosaur, he was all set for fertilizer for the rest of the year. Now, let's emphasize that. Plant's best friend is Bandini fertilizer. That's right.
I've been studying artesians all my life. Artesians live in holes, by the way, and they can speak groundhog.
Really?
And the Olympia beer people said, hey, let's go to these artesians and see if we can talk their language. And they went, Kolama ikal ivapasi, which meant, let's make a deal.
This is Laurie Main.
History abounds in stories of men who rose to meet the challenge of destiny, men touched by the fire and passion of revolution. This is a story torn from the romantic and violent pages of history.
Hello, I just wanted to say hello to you in Cockney, because that's how it sounds in Cockney.
Hello, welcome to Pooh Corner. I'm so glad you could join us. Have you ever heard of a rabbit who couldn't hop? Well, that's exactly what our story today is about. You see, our friend Rabbit never learned to hop until one day some of his friends decided to help him.
Hey, well, hello. I'm talking to you in Yorkshire now. That's the way it sounds in Yorkshire.
It was just in time. Rattigan flung himself at Basil, and together they tumbled off the roof of Big Ben. They crashed down onto the hands of the giant clock, then slid off. As they tumbled past the blimp, Basil reached for the propeller. It came off in his hand.
Ken Mars.
A world of uncompromising elegance and style.
Anga Bunga!
And now we join another pulse-pounding adventure of Captain Caveman and...
You must be very thirsty, Mr. Simpson. I suppose you would enjoy a nice cold Pepsi now, wouldn't you, Mr. Simpson? The deliciously natural, painless way to make it from diet meal to diet meal.
Ah, here come my mighty hunters back from the swamp.
You'll find them all, and more, at Capitol.
But what if the Garumper didn't Garump Bull Rush?
There must be lots of folks out there who are thinking about taking crystal bottled water, but they just keep putting it off.
This Pepsi tastes wonderful. Just tell me what I want to know, Mr. Simpson.
All right. I'll have the meatloaf special, mashed potatoes and broccoli.
Excellent.
And I want you to know this is the worst restaurant I've been to in my life. It's terrible.
This is Shepard Menken.
You did it! You made it a great year. And so the Chicagoland Chrysler Plymouth dealers invite you to the greatest thank you party in the history of Chicago.
How appealing. Western Airlines, the only way to fly. Hi, I'm Allan Hamill.
Hey, that's my line. I'm Allan Hamill.
Sorry, Allan. Commercials make me nervous.
Today's Sunday, a June Sunday, and that makes it someday a Jack in the Box. It's spelled S-U-M, and that spelling makes a difference, friends, to Jack and to you.
My friends, this will be a demonstration of totally smooth writing by the Pentel Rolling Writer pen. Science lovers of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Leonardo. On this momentous occasion, I, Clyde Crashcup, inventor of the wheel, the internal combustion engine, and the horse, to name but a few, shall unveil my latest invention.
Leon Morenzie.
The zoo. We're going wild. We're going absolutely wild for the zoo. We're going absolutely wild. Join the zoo.
Discover the magic of Clairol Essence shampoos, Jasmine Essence, Ginseng Essence. Clairol introduces 7 different shampoos, each with a separate magic.
Come, my friends, and experience the new summer menu at Casa Lupita.
Savor an enticing array of entrees. Charbroiled pollo al carbon, soft summer tacos, golden halibut tampico. Come to Casa Lupita.
Did you know 7-Up was lighter fluid before it was a soft drink? Of course you did. Did you know 7-Up has no juice and no taste? Never had it, never will. Paradise. The freshest ideas are baking.
Baking at Pillsbury.
Harry Newman.
Saturday night at 11, The Deer Hunter, Michael Cimino's epic masterpiece, in one complete presentation with fewer interruptions. Viewer discretion advised. The Deer Hunter, only on Channel 13.
Digger Dan trailer truck and bulldozer set, 6x6 dump truck and hard hat, each sold separately by Revell.
Now Coors beer in 12-pack cans cost less. It's a special Uncle Ray limited time only deal that doesn't last forever. Pretty good way to start the old summer, huh?
PSA does lead the way with low-fare flying and has been the low-fare leader since 1949.
Earth's first line of defense has a breakthrough in space technology, Magnalock.
Are you prepared for 5 horrifying nights that could very well scare you to death? If you're not already dead.
Last year at this time, a national automotive industry survey ranked Subaru number 3 in terms of customer satisfaction. Subaru, inexpensive and built to stay that way.
Allan Oppenheimer.
When I was a kid growing up in Los Angeles, oh, how I loved going out to the airport. And I'd scan every inch of those empty rolling hills until I finally caught sight of that control tower.
It's happening. You have a choice, and you make up your mind.
I got a Sapporo.
Because among sporty Japanese-built cars, 2 of the best buys are Challenger and Sapporo.
This news flash just in, Dateline Cairo. Archaeologists unearthed yet another secret chamber of the fabled tomb of King Tut.
And you get the bill. The new hot beef and cheese supreme, only at Jack in the Box restaurants.
And then I saw it perched on the sill, a jar of Clausen pickles.
Looking for some good old-fashioned fun? Then head on down to Knott's Country Fair.
Oh, my.
And so Ted and Tina celebrated all their happy birthdays at the Los Angeles Airport Marriott, sign of wonderful times. 641-5700.
Frank Parker.
Ballpark Franks are so plump full of juicy beef, veal, and lean meaty pork, they plump when you cook them.
Have you heard that Kawasaki plays dirty? That's what some of the guys who have crossed trails with a Kawasaki motorcycle are saying. Hi, I'm the man in the bright yellow truck who delivers Arrowhead water. You know, when you get Arrowhead water, it's what you don't get that counts.
Remember Chinese proverb number 1, son. Do not let mouth question when eyes can give answers. This continental flight to Houston.
The new Vega wagon is selling 111% ahead of last year. Treetop is America's #1 selling frozen apple juice, and for some very natural reasons.
The only person you'll ever need to go to for help is our store director, and it's never a problem finding him, Albertson. We go out of our way so you don't have to.
That's when working with Imperial Savings helps. We're nearly $5 billion strong and 124 convenient branches.
Oh, that's just right.
Hal Rayle.
I am the HAL 9000 computer. Currently, I am aboard the Universal Studios tour.
Hey, heard about the new NCAA Final Four basketball game at Pizza Hut? Oh, it's great, because you don't have to have a name like Tree to win, you know what I mean?
Hey, you! Okay, you guys, I want to tell you about this hot new movie. It's like totally rad. It's called Hollywood Close-Ups. It's doing a special on the works of Alfred Hitchcock. Join me, won't you?
Hi, I'm a McDonald's Chicken McNugget, and I was gonna do a great breakdancing routine for you, but I'm chicken.
Dear Stan, hi, I'm Bill's sister, the model from New York. Tried to phone you 20 times when I was in town. I was real lonely.
Stop it now, you're scaring me. Balls, I ain't felt good since I opened the door.
This is Jack Riley.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't open that wine.
Too late.
That's the Behringer.
I know.
You open a Napa Valley Classic, our best Chenin Blanc. That settles it. They're not leaving here until they're engaged. It's quite a privilege having a steak dinner with the laziest man in the world.
Thanks for coming.
And there's no fuss with French's.
Right. Like some?
Sure. You never exert yourself, huh?
Nope. In 1982, I was a nudist, so I wouldn't have to get dressed.
What made you stop?
Winter.
We here at Seavers, Schnitzler, and Snellgrove believe that appearance is important. Just look at yourself, Sawyer.
Sir?
I'm shocked. Simply shocked. Where do you dry clean your clothes?
Smitty, sir.
I go to Swanson's. Swanson's makes me look suave and snappy. You know what you need? Kinetic care. Regular checkups? We cover them. Pregnancy? Hey, prenatal, postnatal. If it's a natal, we cover it. Yeah, I've tried to choose the best all my life in food, friends, leisure.
Really?
Yeah, nothing mainstream about me. I trickle down my own river, so to speak.
What program you listen to?
Well, I don't have a favorite.
How about Phil's Polka Parade?
Very fond of that one, never miss it.
You big phony, there isn't such a show on KCRW-FM.
So, you found me out for the phony fool I am?
Yeah.
I deserve a good smack. Thank you. Thank you again.
This is Robbie Rist.
I just had a dream about flying. Yeah, like I woke up and went to my bedroom window, jumped out and started flying. Yeah, soaring up above our roof, then the sycamore trees. I felt so free and alive. Great. My dream was so real. I swooped over our school and the town library, and Mr. Sims, the postman, shouted, "Hey, Ralph, you're looking good. Be careful." Then I flew down to an ice cream truck for a chocolate cone, and that's it. I met you, and we're walking to school. It didn't. I'm still dreaming. Wait a minute. You're telling me I'm walking to school wearing nothing but my pajama bottoms, one bedroom slipper? I just did a very brave thing. No, I asked out Stacy Michaels. No, I did, really. I asked her out. She said, and I quote, "I simply love to watch them dip Larry's delicious vanilla bars into that rich Dutch chocolate and then roll them in nuts or shredded coconut or candy sprinkles. Ooh, it makes me tingle." I left my wallet in my other pants. I'm sorry, sir. It's my stomach growl. I missed my dinner, and I'm thinking about going to McDonald's after class. Yeah, to get a Big Mac or a McDLT and some chicken McNuggets or... Mom and Dad got a new carpet, Grandpa, from Empire. Neat, huh?
Percy Rodrigues.
There's a feeling in this country. It's in the Olympics, and wherever people reach deep down inside to do their very best. It's a thirst for greatness, the same thirst for greatness that has made Coca-Cola the world's favorite soft drink and part of the Olympic dream for 60 years. The thirst for greatness. You can't beat the feeling.
The great-looking pump on her left foot is made of fine leather, comes in lots of colors, and sells for about $46. The great-looking pump on her right foot is made of fine leather, comes in lots of colors, but sells for about $30. Both make you look very stylish, but the shoe on the right also makes you look very smart. The Flings collection at Kitty. We only sell the right shoe. 20th Century Fox presents one of the most extraordinary cases in the history of psychic research. The story of Carla Moran.
After all, why own a microwave if it can't even do the little things right? Sharp Carousel 2 microwave ovens.
Shell SU-2000 Super Unleaded Gasoline. It is unstoppable.
Neil Ross.
The voice of Neil Ross. Rock and roll. It's always been racy and wild. An anthem to our greatest rebels. A touchstone for youth. Through the laughter and the tears, love lasts forever.
I love you, Billy boy.
Stealing home. Set your clock. Set your watch. There's just a few hours left to save store-wide at Emporium Capwell.
More and more people are switching to light fruit. And more are deciding Del Monte Light tastes the best. No artificial flavors or sweeteners, just fresh peach taste bursting through.
In ancient China, if you needed to send a very special and important letter, you would hire a professional letter writer.
You can have the ordinary French fry straight from the freezer, or you can have the In-N-Out French fry straight from the potato.
The Broadway Annual Swimsuit Sale starts tomorrow.
The Broadway beats the summertime blues.
This is our way of getting to know you, and your way of getting acquainted with Ralph's and the Giant.
Dan Roth.
Maybe it's just a phase.
Donald Duck, the 100% pure orange juice, now in the easy open juice block that fits squarely in your freezer.
My grandparents ate good, hearty food with plenty of roughage and fiber in it. About 5 times more fiber than we get today. That's why Quaker has introduced instant oatmeal with bran and raisins.
Wine, honey?
Inglenook? What's the occasion?
Happy Father's Day.
I'm not a father.
You will be.
I will be?
To the 3 of us.
Arrowhead Pure Fresh Water. It's water that's as good for us as it is delicious tasting. I like it. I trust it. My family does too. Go battery outruns the Energizer.
Joe Ruskin.
At Dole, we take pineapple in its own juice and make pineapple in its own juice without adding sugar. At Dole, sweetness comes naturally. We know how life is on typical mornings. It's hard to find time to cook a tummy-warming breakfast. So now, Aunt Jemima cooks it for you. Have you ever had a real drink of water? Not the kind that runs through city pipes, but the kind that runs in mountain streams. That's what you get with Arrowhead Spring Water. It's cold, clear, pure, and delicious. Uh-oh, Mom's home. Get Fresh to the rescue. Softer, clothier than any other all-purpose towelette.
Thank goodness they didn't make a mess.
Pillsbury's Best self-rising flour is made especially for high-rising biscuits because Pillsbury's Best is thoroughly blended, sifted over 100 times. So biscuits are light and flaky. Buick, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone. Sedaka's back on Rocket Records, a little company that could.
Will Ryan.
Wake up. Yes, wake up to Wake Up brand orange juice. You know, nothing else can match the flavor of all-natural Wake Up orange juice.
It's Barnstorming, the new video game so real it's like flying a biplane. You swoop down through the barns, then pull back on the joystick and soar through the clouds.
Mattel's Humpty Dumpty Rail Rocker plays 15 minutes of lullaby music. And we made it for some very special reasons. But most of all, so everyone can rest. When you use the phone to keep in touch, are you really out of touch because nobody else can get through? Who knows what you're missing? But with call waiting from Pacific Bell, people won't get a busy signal. They'll get you. Sunlight, the cooking oil that's so pure, it lets the natural taste of food come through.
Keebler Double Nutty Peanut Butter Sandwich Cookies. Uncommonly good. Wherever they come from. Speaking on behalf of the rest of the group and myself, thank you very much.
This is Bill Schallert.
When the Cooper Tire Company was founded in 1914, a tire didn't last too long, about 500 miles or so. And if you were going on a trip, you had to take along as many as 6 spares.
You're about to discover what makes new Juice Up Lemonade different from a lot of other frozen lemonades. A big squeeze of fresh lemon juice. How do you think Oscar Mayer roasts all those hot dogs?
They roast them with the fire-breathing dragon.
That may not be how we do it, but Oscar Mayer does roast every hot dog for real roasted flavor. Okay, ladies, we got the message. You wanted more of Steve Bond, and 330's got him. But we didn't forget you guys. Oh, no. Dr. Ruth will answer your personal questions. Vandy Camp's Today's Catch Fillets taste remarkably fresh because they're frozen fresh. And they're easy to prepare. They go straight from the freezer to the pan to the plate. Vandy Camp's, the freshest ideas in frozen fish.
This is Kris Stevens.
Hot summer nights were made for Coors Light. Adolph Coors Company, Golden, Colorado.
If you want to push the excitement envelope without breaking your budget barrier, you've got to check out Pontiac Sunbird.
Rebuild excitement. Fresh, light, and fluffy buttermilk pancakes from Pillsbury. United Artists presents a very special film about 2 brothers.
I don't have a brother.
Rain Man.
It has armor. He has armor. The Orkin Man. One call destroys them all.
Summertime. You're cruising. With your Krakow car stereo on.
Yeah.
Amertex Centrex from Ohio Bell. When you've got it, you've got the answer.
Born in fire. Formed in flames. Today's Hot Wheels.
The Disney Sunday movie. Then, the power and the passion of L.A. Law. Thursday.
This is Frank Welker.
This is the sound of 2 hot dogs. This is the sound of 89 cents. Now this is the sound of ketchup. And mustard. At AM/PM mini markets now till March 16, you can get 2 hot dogs with the works. And remember, the suggested price is just 89 cents.
Hallelujah!
That's 2 for 89 cents.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Offer good at participating stores. Prices may vary.
You can crunch them, crush them, but you can't destroy them.
Carol
Earl Shelby's original Texas brand chili mix, about the tastiest bowl of red you ever ate, comes with Carol's blend of spices, plus cayenne pepper. You can make it hot, or maybe not. Are you hungry for authentic Texas chili?
If you'd like to know who'll lend you money, if your credit isn't so hot, or if you're in foreclosure, or if you've had a recent bankruptcy, call U.S. Home Loan.
Jesse White.
Okay, baby, it's you and me at the Hotel Sahara in Las Vegas. It's Sahara Safari time. The Sahara Safari, the swinging safari for 3 days and 2 nights. At $39.50, it's nifty and thrifty with action all day and all night. So you've been brought here to sing about the new contest from bottlers of Coca-Cola.
I only sing about truth, life, beauty, love, and the way things really are in the world today.
I see.
I also play weddings and supermarket openings.
Well, I'll tell you about the contest.
Fine. While you talk, baby, I'll adjust my guitar, my harmonica, and my hair. If my hair catches the breeze just right, it can hit high C.
You can win trips to anywhere in Canada via Air Canada.
Baby, life is just a trip in Canada.
In Ford Mustang.
Wait a minute. I can't sing about your contest.
You mean those big prizes don't agree with your simple views on life?
No, man. I just swallowed my harmonica.
What can you do? Why, right here in the palm of our city, we have the facilities, the indoors, the outdoors, the swing indoors that make Seattle one of America's great visitor holiday attractions.
Greg Allen Williams.
Reheated coffee. Instant? Not if you love fresh brewed. Introducing the Melita Personal Coffee Maker, the automatic machine that filter brews 1 fresh mug at a time, anytime. BMW has never denied the aggressive nature of civilized man, but we do provide ever more civilized vehicles for its expression. The BMW 535i. Aggression has never been expressed with such dignity. How do you tell the woman who raised you from the ground up, who's always taken care of you, that she's not taking care of herself? When alcoholism strikes somebody close, it can be the toughest thing in the world to help them get help.
When my daughter was growing up, I wanted her to have everything I never had. She used to say, "Daddy, I'm going to make you proud of me." And she has. She's got a good job, nice place of her own right across town. But now she's so busy, we don't talk as often as we used to. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that she's happy. It's just, I miss her.
This is Bill Woodson.
In front of every Ford wagon is a finely engineered Ford car. Have you driven a Ford lately? So even though Hewlett-Packard technology has produced a number of firsts, some of you still don't know who we are. Maybe now you will. The Invaders. Alien beings from a dying planet.
The one we want is the Zenith
19-inch diagonally measured 100% solid-state color portable with patented Chromacolor 2 inline picture tube.
On November 13th, Felix Unger was asked to remove himself from his place of residence. That request came from his wife.
So come dance with the animals, smooch with the animals, walk and talk to all SeaWorld's animals.
And let them talk to you.
Lindsay Workman.
Over the centuries, man has contemplated nature's powerful voice and used man-made sound to convey thoughts, to evoke emotion, to recall life's memories.
For those who thought Grandy's only served hearty home-style meals, we present our lighter side. Light dishes like our tender white nuggets or a platter of delicious vegetables.
Listen, something is finally happening in Chicago. Something overdue. Listen, read the headlines. The Tribune says that instability and disbelief have become the watchwords of the city government. Listen, and you can hear a change coming to Chicago.
Imagine this. Imagine a time when you can not only withdraw cash from your bank 24 hours a day, but when you will also be able to buy things with money in your checking account without even having to carry your checkbook. The McCanns have a Shelter agent, and that means personal service. At Shelter, it's a matter of personal pride.